If you can give me just 5 minutes, I'll give you a nice handful of remote jobs available right now. They're all entry level, they don't all require a degree, and you know what? The pay's pretty decent on these jobs too. Let's scan through them. The first one I'm sharing comes to us from the company Perfect Serve. This job is for a software implementation consultant. It's full-time remote anywhere within the United States, no location restrictions. And basically what you'll do is identify customer pain points and apply the company's technology to alleviate those issues. So yeah, this is your typical software implementation kind of position where you'll quickly learn the lightning bolt product and apply your knowledge with clients. They'd like you to have at least 1 year experience in a software implementation role, and you get bonus points if you have experience with SQL or other relational databases. And you're also willing to participate in a 24/7 on-call rotation. So when applying for this job, I noticed this right here. They tell us, please do not use AI tools to generate your application materials. And right here on the job description, they tell us they'll pay you between $70,000 and $75,000 per year. So moving on to our next opportunity, this job comes to us from the company Imagine 360. This is for a client banking specialist. It's full-time remote anywhere within the United States, no location restrictions. And we can see right here on the job description, they'll pay you between $42,000 and $47,000 per year. Now I get it. When I introduced this video, I said these jobs are pretty good payers. This one is not the best paying position, but they're really not requiring a whole lot of related work experience. And this is a really good opportunity to get your foot in the door in the healthcare industry. So you'll be responsible for processing incoming check payments along with preparing outgoing check payments. So in other words, you'll process incoming checks. You'll also do some customer service, but don't worry, this is not a customer service kind of position. You might have to pick up the phone every once in a while to get some questions answered. And you'll do some quality assurance. And what they want from you is a high school diploma or equivalent and about 2 years related work experience. Of course, you need to be comfortable using Microsoft products, you have basic bookkeeping knowledge, and you have proficient 10-key and typing skills. So moving on, Acorns has an opening for a compliance specialist to work full-time remotely anywhere within the United States. And what you do is assist in all aspects of the compliance program across Acorns and its subsidiaries. Specifically, you'll be responsible for supporting the integrity of compliance programs across Acorns entities through frequent and rigorous review of the written supervisory procedures, standard operating procedures, and various other critical compliance documents. You'll also assist with other aspects of enterprise-wide compliance, including testing and monitoring, customer complaints and social media QA reviews, as well as overall record-keeping, audits, and examinations. They'd like you to have at least 1 year experience with a financial services company. FINRA SIE is preferred, and that's just preferred, it's not required. They want you to have an associate's degree, and then you need all your typical soft skills you need for just about every job. And when it comes to the salary, scrolling down this job description, way down at the bottom, they tell us they'll pay you between $62,200 and $70,000 per year. Acorns has another remote job. This one is for a banking operations associate. It's full-time remote anywhere within the United States, and you'll be a critical partner in the daily function and scalability of the banking product operations. So in this job, you are going to do a little bit of customer support, responding to and resolving escalated banking-related customer contacts via email. So that's a plus. This is a non-phone remote job. You'll do some back office tasks, process and resolve complex account issues, and approve and verify new checking accounts. They want you to have 2 to 3 years experience in banking, financial services, or operations with a focus on back office functions. You have strong knowledge of the fundamentals of KYC, banking onboarding, and payment processing. And as far as the salary, scrolling down to the bottom of this job description, they tell us right here they'll pay you between $65,000 and $68,500 per year. So our last remote job comes to us from the company Customer.io. This is for a technical support engineer. It's full-time remote anywhere within the United States. So this is a tech support position where you'll triage a diversity of support tickets as well as work on process improvement and conduct regular touch points with the product and customer success teams. You'll help new and existing customers get up and running with the company's products, diagnosing tricky situations, and aiding companies in achieving their business goals. They'd like you to have experience in a technical support and or customer-facing role. You're comfortable offering live channel support, and you have an understanding of basic programming concepts. And it's even better if you're familiar with JavaScript. They'd like you to have some experience working for a SaaS company, or you have an understanding of technical platforms, and it's a plus you have experience with the marketing automation industry or supporting email marketing and business communication tools. And they also want you to be available to work Pacific or Mountain Time Zone hours, but you don't have to live in the Pacific or Mountain Time Zones. Just translate your local hours to those hours. And we can see on this job description, they tell us they'll pay you $70,000 per year for this position. So we just went over 5 remote jobs that are available right now. They're not all customer service. The pay is pretty decent, and they don't all require a degree. Hopefully one of these jobs works out for you. And if you're looking for more remote jobs, check out this video right here. But if these jobs are just a little too advanced, you're looking for something that's more beginner friendly, check out the videos on my other channel, Kat Lewis. So have a great day, take care, and I'll catch you on the next one.